Hello, wrestling fans. This is DJ Magic J with the Hip Hop Originals, Scan Deuce, and the honorary Mega Power Sai. And we are on night two of WrestleMania. What was it, 42?
42.
42!
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no.
we're on
Do.
WrestleMania, and we done spoke about night one. That was phenomenal. If you ain't watched it, please go back and watch it. You know what I mean, and leave your comments in the comment section on all platforms. But yeah, who wants to start this one off right now?
So the opening contest on night two is gonna be like the clash of the
Whoa.
Titans. Godzilla
Mm.
versus
Power
King
hour.
Kong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obafemi versus Brock. Lesnar. You know?
Oba Femi.
Innit?
So I just love how Paul says it now. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have
um,
took out my chain. I got a big chain like Oba Femi, but I should have put that
well,
on.
oh man, I can't wait, boy, for the Obafemi cosplay, man. That's yeah, it's gonna be a madness. All right, side bro, who you got for this one? Who's winning?
Well, I'm much more excited about night two. Night two is absolutely a superior card compared to night one, like miles away. I just don't know why. Or, you know, anyway, we'll go into that another time. But this specific match, that should have probably never main evented night one after everything. This has been the most anticipated match on WrestleMania. That has to be agreed, right? I don't know if anyone agrees, but they haven't misstepped. Every segment has been incredible, and I love the cap off of Oba's promo to Brock and Paul was a once in a generation situation. No one could have taken that slot the way in that moment in time. It all kind of came together. Brock's leaving, Oba's there. It's just so. With all of that being said, with what you did, WWE in 2002, when Brock was such a young man and picked off The Rock at SummerSlam to win the title as the youngest champion, I think he was then. Yeah. That was his moment. It is Oba's moment now. Yeah. It is his moment now.
Mm-hmm.
He has to win. I'm going to go with my heart, Oba Femi. But I think they're going to choose Brock.
Let me represent for the Africans. Let me just get my chain. Let me represent for the Africans, them.
Oh, you got
You hear me? Represent.
Oh,
You hear me?
He has to win, and I'm choosing it with my heart, but
it's free on ESPN.
They're going to choose Brock. I don't know what's going on with this world, man. Can we have a bone, bruv? A lot of shit going on in the world right now. But the only thing to cure this one moment of happiness is in universally, outer space. Aliens are watching this shit. If you just want one moment of peace in your life, Oba needs to win this match. All right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. Listen, I think this is a choice moment to have that special entrance, bro. ESPN1 kicking off. Obafemi comes down with a tribe of like 50 Amazon warriors, bro. And they're all doing the probably two big giant elephants on stage, bro. That would be memorable. That would be more iconic than Rusev in a tank, bro. We need that. Make it happen. I want to see a giraffe on stage, bro. If I see that, wrestling fan for life, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Local LA Zoo, make it happen, bro. Make it, the local circus, bro. Go all out, man. I want a full Zulu tribe for when Oba comes out, bro. But saying that, yeah, it's one of those things, man. If Brock is indeed retiring at SummerSlam, they want to keep him strong till then. But then I just can't visually see how Lesnar. But then it's the same with when Lesnar fought Omos, bro. He's like, nah, he ain't gonna be able to suplex Omos. He ain't gonna be able to F5 the Omos, and he did. So they need to do this for Omos.
I don't think anyone gave two shits about that match.
But they do about this. Yeah. Bro, I want to see. To be fair, I was trying to juggle between. Do I want to see Lesnar get squashed? We've seen him get squashed. Goldberg squashed him, bro. I want to see Lesnar get dominated. Like the way Lesnar dominated Cena at that SummerSlam match or WrestlePalooza. I want to see someone dominate Lesnar like that for 10 minutes straight. Lesnar can't lay a glove. Lesnar can't do a single suplex. He just gets banged over for 10 minutes and then he just puts him out of his misery. That's what we need, bro. That's what we need. That's my
But,
prediction.
but
Magic J.
Let me respond to that quick, Magic, because I think that is what might happen. I agree. I think you've pointed something out that should have been pointed out. If they recreate SummerSlam 2014 between Brock and John Cena, that would also tie. That's long-term booking. That's 10-year, 12-year long-term booking. Fantastic stuff. What I think they might do is exactly that match, but Brock just beats Oba and survives him, and they'll think that's good enough. And I'm letting you lot know it is not good enough. I don't care if it's a grueling match and their limbs are falling off, and then Brock all of a sudden is choking on his own blood and only gets a finger on Oba because they're so dead and he wins. It does not compensate. Oba up. Yeah? Oba up. Sorry, Magic. Go ahead.
worse it is this, I said on the previous pod, that Obafemi is gonna win it. Big up to all the Nigerians. Big up to everyone down there in Lagos. Big up to everyone in Benin City, on the state, Abuja, wherever you are, you better stand up for the Niger warrior. Yeah, but remember, Brock Lesnar did get his ass whoop. Yeah, and lost it by Cody Rhodes in 2023. You know what I'm saying? We forgot about that because you said 2014. You know what I mean? And he hasn't really fought since properly. So this is going to be domination. Yeah, this is going to be, a movie, a theme park. As what Sky said, he wants to see elephants. Yo, I want to see a big King Kong gorilla in his cage rattling. You get what I'm saying? But while Femi's walking down, I want to see King Kong go. Even have to do your AI business. Let do the AI. We got the technology now. So
What
yeah,
is Obafemi's finishing move?
Is that power
Do
a minute?
you know what it's called?
Let me just speak to my correspondent.
Actually, I want to see a beating so bad that they actually make a t-shirt out of it. So the same way we had Suplex City,
Fall from grace.
we need something like Fall from Grace times 20 or something crazy like that. Like, yeah, it needs to be like that.
Power bomb he did on
Yeah.
that first segment was the best. I think that might be the best power bomb I've ever seen in my entire life. I've never seen so much height. I said that in the group. I said, "Is that the best power bomb we've ever seen?" Because he went so high, and just it felt like that whole moment was happening in 20 minutes. I have never seen him go that high, and he ain't take a bump in years. He hasn't taken a power bomb bump in like 10 years.
Lesnar. Yeah,
Yeah.
he don't really take because there's no one around to just fling him around, bro. That's why we need to see Lesnar get broken, like to the point that he comes back the night after Mania and is like, look, like what my guy said on Dynamite yesterday, where Kenny Omega was like, man, I might have to retire, like that kind of beating. And then Paul Heyman's like, no, you got one more in you. And then flipping Gunther comes in and goes, no, I want to retire you. We need something like that, bro. I need to see Lesnar broken, might get turned on by the vision, might have to go babyface for his last run, whatever. But yeah, he needs to get destroyed.
I completely agree with the aftermath of that. I was about to comment on that. I was like, after it, Brock Lesnar might be looking at Father Time and questioning, am I? And someone else, I think Stephen Larson brought this up, but like, am I the dominant force I always was? Or have I been replaced? Have I been aged out? Has this business now passed me by? Am I coming to that reality? So that coming to my reality and how he responds to that should really be the storytelling of Brock Lesnar up until his retirement.
Yeah,
I'm up for
absolutely,
that.
man. Absolutely. All right. What's the next match we got, bro? What's the next match?
The Intercontinental Championship ladder match. I think, that is on the same.
Yeah. The ladder match. Who's in that match?
The match is consisting of Rusev Day, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Javon Evans, the favorite JD McDonough and Penta. So who do we have and why?
Whew. Whew.
Magic.
This is gonna be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're ready for high flying, if you're ready for a little bit of speed, yeah, then obviously what's your boy? You get me? You know, my boy, my young G, my OG. You get me? Javon Evans. You get
Mm.
me? You know, watch him. It's gonna be a good one. But do you know what it is? I would
Yeah.
love, I would love Javon Evans to get the belt, you know. I would love it. Just for him to showboat. And you know, just for him to showboat. But but you
Mm.
know what? Everyone's probably gonna be aiming for Rusev to take it because he hasn't had a title in a long time. You know, his comeback as and he wants that title race for a little bit because we don't know how long he's got in WWE. You know what I mean? Because he is getting on. You know what I mean? Just like Mysterio, but Mysterio winning Jack. You know what I mean? And JD, nah, nah.
Okay.
Oh, who's winning?
I,
So who's gonna win
I
it?
don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. The
Penta, the
best
champion, bro. The
Penta,
Penta, the champion.
Penta, Penta. You know what I mean? Penta, yeah, man.
Why
Yeah,
are we listing the names? Can you choose who's gonna win?
I don't know.
Should
I
we come
don't
back to
know.
you?
See, if I want to be realistic,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say Penta's gonna retain.
Okay.
Penta's gonna retain. If I be realistic,
Got you.
Penta
All
will
right.
retain.
Got you.
Okay. So my prediction, and this might be a spoiler to how I think about another result further down the road. I think they're gonna go with a special photo for the class of this NXT, which obviously consists of Obafemi, Javon Evans, and a certain other lemon pepper stepper. So I think they're gonna have Javon take the W on this one, man, because we're gonna get a special photo later on. So yeah, that's who I've got for this one, man. What are you saying, sir?
Whew.
I think Rusev's bottom of the list after Raw, kicking everyone in the face. I think it is probably JD McDonough. Yeah, Magic's right. He never win. Dragons never winning. It's between three people. It's between Ray, Javon Evans, and Penta. I think Javon Evans for what you've said, and I think it'd be a great WrestleMania moment. However, at the expense of Penta just winning it, still, we forget, and it's just lovely, isn't it? And the only story beat that I think would be quite cool is Ray. If Ray did win the Intercontinental Championship and Dom loses to Finn, and Ray just has that back segment in Raw after Mania holding his old championship, that would be quite cool. Leading up to possibly a retirement for Ray in SummerSlam. I don't know, Brock and Ray, but I think I'll go with my head. I think Penta might just retain because he just won it, and Penta's so hot right now; he's on fire.
Yeah.
They used to say a lot of the time. So I think, however many years later, they are now pulling the trigger on Penta, and he's
Yeah,
not
man.
again. Another example. How many examples have we given? We gave Jacob. I think we gave Stefan Vakir, and now we've given Penta. Three phenomenal stars with all the momentum in the world a year ago. Now, because of this long-gated way of booking, they're pulling the trigger, and it's not going to hit the same, bro. It's just not going to hit the same. But
Yeah.
Penta.
But I will just say this in closing. I think Penta made the absolute right decision to leave AEW. Like his career, his stock has gone shoom. Like that's the probably one of the best examples of how to book a man that's failing in another company, man. But
I wouldn't go that far. But go ahead.
really?
Sorry. No, I'd say it was the right decision to get AEW, but he's not an example of
No.
how to book a man after leaving. I think Cody's the primary
Oh
example,
yeah,
but
but Cody's obviously used the golden child. But I mean, after Cody, like they've done it. I think they done Penta the best, in my opinion.
cool.
Yeah,
I disagree.
unless you're gonna say Punk after.
No, I just Yeah, Punk definitely. I just think Penta hasn't been booked well at all. I think we've just
Yeah.
forgot he's existed in so many and there's been spells of
Bro,
months
I
where
mean
we
the
forgot he was there.
presentation, the entrance, the
Yeah,
merch, the way people go crazy about him in Mexico. You know, he just had a phenomenal match in AAA last week. Like he's a top guy in that
but
company.
no, I think
Whereas
Triple H
in
is
in
phenomenal.
in AEW, he's like lower mid card. So,
Mm.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to compare. I think storyline wise, they've both been as bad as each other. I think in terms of presentation, absolutely. WWE's always got the edge with presentation anyway. Personally, I believe that. They just switched on when it comes to that. They're just tried and true. But I don't think he's been booked with any sort of intriguing characters. I don't know nothing about. I just know he's not afraid of shit, right? That's it.
yeah,
And I mean, sometimes that is enough, but I can't see how you guys would say that there's been from the minute he debuted in Netflix in
mm,
2025 up until exactly now, there hasn't been a spell of months where you forgot he's existed. And I think they've kept him off TV like we forgot he's existed in so many. So from year to year, Trick Williams, like if they were booking him like Trick, for example, like this
yeah.
consistent build, that's an example of a good debut and good storytelling for me. That's the
Okay,
standard. Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, let's move on then. Sami
Well,
Zayn versus Trick Williams and Little Yachty. Who's
Yo,
going
let me go
first?
with this one, yeah,
Got it,
because
sir.
I think this is gonna be the sleeper of WrestleMania. I am honestly
Ooh.
so excited about this match. I
Yeah.
really fucking think that this will be one of the best WrestleMania matches we've ever seen. I know I'm gassing. I know I'm gassing, yeah, but it can go so well. It's
Mm,
just there. And also the person behind like the production of the match is Sammy to a large extent. So we've got this recreation of WrestleMania 13 of Stone Cold and Bret Hart, where this absolute turn will happen mid-match. Like it's obviously kind of happened building up, but this will be a brilliant story in the ring. How the guy that's getting booed is going to be absolutely cheered and turn into some sort of babyface way of working gradually, and then the other person is going to turn in the other way, and then at the end they're going to come out completely opposite. This should be an absolute art piece of wrestling, and I'm happy Sammy's in the driving seat for it. I do feel for Carmella Hayes. You see me in the WhatsApp group. I still do think, even though this will be incredible, it should have been Carmella versus Trick. I still believe that
mm.
for WrestleMania. You could have told a brilliant story building. If you have 5 weeks talking about their history, building up to this match, oh my goodness. Do you know what I mean? Trick could have been like, you fumbled the ball, you dropped it, you were first draft pick, and look at me, I'm already. And the story that could have been told, bro. The story that could have been told. But I actually don't know who's going to win. It would make booking sense for Sammy to win, because if Sammy's been contemplating whether being a good person is not getting the outcomes I want out of my personal wrestling career and the growth I'm looking for, and that he's dabbled into heel work and it's paid off. He got the championship. He stole someone's position. He pinned someone taking advantage of an interference, accidentally or whatever. And if he becomes heel in this match and it doesn't pay off, that doesn't tell me that's not telling the story with Sammy. Now, I don't trust WWE to be on board with those kind of things, so I think they will go for the good moment and pick Trick. So I'm picking Trick, but I do think it makes sense for Sammy to win because that's the fucking story you've been telling me, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
On all honesty, I agree with what you're saying because obviously Sammy's always been crying for to hold a championship for for a long time. You know what I'm saying, and to keep it for a long stretch. So this is gonna be battle of the ages as well because they're both two different age groups, and also it's going to be a showman piece, especially for Trick as well, because everyone's going to be probably walking down with lemon pepper steppers. You know what I mean? And that's where I was kind of said this on the previous podcast on Grand Poddy P that, and I can see it because after thinking about it, yeah, I can literally see it like a whole row of people walking out, yeah, with his
Oh,
outfit.
see, yeah, you mistold it, but I get basically I
Yeah.
suggested that you remember that entrance where John Cena had all the John Cenas
Oh, you
lined
want
up and they were all
$10,000?
doing the. And I said, if you had everybody dressed like Trick Williams, that'd be crazy. But like,
Yeah, I can see that as one of the entrances, but it's gonna be a good match. But Trick has to think smart
yeah,
because Sammy, I'm not saying he's a technical wrestler, but he's he's been in the game for a long time, so he knows the tricks of the trades. You know what I'm saying? So all his little moves, what Trick does,
Mm.
and his finishing move might not work comparing to what Sammy he's got his store, and with Sammy he's a thinker as well, so he would know that okay, my man might do this, my man might do that. You get what I'm saying? So I'd give it to Sammy,
mm,
but Trick will definitely redeem, in probably a following match, or he will probably try and attack him in the following match or something. You know what I mean? Or even something might happen that could be a twist. You never know. Carmelo Hayes may come down and
ooh,
cause trouble and then
ooh,
and then make fucking Trick win for fucking Christ's sake. You get what I'm saying? Something might happen and you never know. You know, Trick might win,
yeah,
get the belt, and it will be a Trick and
yeah. I'll piggybacking off of that. That might be a good call actually, because the way like Trick inadvertently, because he wasn't trying to make Sammy win that
Yeah.
title. Like he accidentally made him win the title. So they might flip it and make Carmelo Hayes
Oh no,
accidentally give Sammy the win.
yeah.
you're
But
right. Man.
before we get there though, I want like it to be. I feel like Sammy is trying to build a catalog of Mania matches to try and rival someone like Shawn Michaels. He just wants classics
Mm,
after classics. So I think this will probably be a sleeper, like you said, for one of the matches of the whole of Mania. Like, because Sammy's trying to be up there with the greats, man. I think they could successfully pull off the double turn, and that would kind of crush my theory a little bit because I think Sammy would have to win for it to be effective. Because obviously, like Brett won that Stone Cold, and Stone Cold was a sympathetic babyface after that match. So,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So in that respect, then probably yeah, I'd have to give it to Sammy for this one, man. Yeah.
Damn. I did not expect that I was going to be the only one choosing Trick. I really thought like I was going to stand out, but yeah. One thing, Little Yachty needs to get banged up, bro. Don't give a yeah, bro. I don't like his response to the IWC with this sort of entitlement. I'm in front of the TV every Friday, every Monday. Don't take this moment away from me. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
wow.
That's it.
Yeah. So I think Lil Yachty's gonna get a Hoover kick to the face, man. But he's good at
Anyone
selling
agree with
though.
that
He's good
comment?
at.
Does everyone avoiding that? Anyone agree with that comment?
I get
Who
what you're saying.
the fuck are you though?
That's a good point. That's a good
I
point. But he should have responded, man. He's a donut for responding. But yeah, he's gonna get a Hoover kick, man. I can see that happening. But it's probably gonna get like that's probably the biggest pop Sammy will get on the whole night, bro. But yeah, it's needed. It's needed, man.
I hope someone
Cool.
else come out and beat his ass, bro. I'm okay with a
Yeah.
celebrity coming out to beat his ass there. Fine. Just go somewhere else. Yeah. Next
So
match.
is
Go on, sorry.
I was just gonna say Jade Cargill and her baddies taking on Rhea Ripley
That's what I was
and
about
Io
to say.
Sky.
mm,
Go on, Magic.
Yeah, I'm not too gassed about this match. Magic, you go ahead.
yeah, yeah. Do you know what? No matter how much I love me some Storm, some Jaded. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying? Miss Jade Cargill,
Oh shit, I
Gavin.
forgot. Why do we get you to start this, man?
Gavin, she's married to a baseball legend.
Let's be
Okay.
respectful.
So I have to be respectful.
Yeah, let's be
But but
respectful.
but but if you leave her, I'm gonna
Oh
come at
my
you. Yeah,
god,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my god. What girl's gonna take anyone shooting their shot on a podcast? Like, what are you?
So
You
if you
never
don't
know,
try it,
bro.
if you don't try it, you never know. But
I don't
no,
want to be with
big
them
up to
guys.
Jade Cargill and her beautiful six pack. But yeah, what I say is this year, this is gonna be a dope match. But remember, because she's to me, let me just go full throttle. Frigate. I think there's gonna be a big twist.
All right.
Do you know why there's gonna be a big twist? Because
Why?
remember, the ladies who is beside Jade wasn't always beside Jade. And they all three of them was beefing each other, and then now they are working together. So what if they all come down together? They're cheering her to go on the stage and whatnot. The stage, the ring, you know. Um, Ripley's there, doing her thing, and then there's that big twist that what's it called? Dumlock come down
Mm.
I've lost you, guys.
and basically tries to beat up Ripley, but Ripley turns, looks at them, looks at Jade, but the referee's out, by the way, because the referee's out. The referee got beat. The referee got slapped in the face, dropped on the floor, and then they look and says to them to go for Jade, because remember they're all beefing Jade.
You think Rio's gonna control this one?
Yes, yes.
That means
Oh,
It
you
might
Rio's
be
think?
that. It
involved,
might be
knows
that
it.
twist. So it might be
Oh,
that twist.
So
You know what I'm
saying
Rio's
to
saying? Because remember
Adam Bronte.
they was all beefing Jade. So we got Jade. I love you. I don't
So
want that to
so so
happen,
so
but
what so
that's in my
what so
head.
wait a minute. So then what does that do for EO Sky? Because you forget
it
that
doesn't make. Yeah, go on.
EO
Answer the
Sky is
question.
there
Oh yeah, I
to
forgot about
back
her.
up. Yeah,
Oh, you forgot about.
bro,
I literally
WWE
forgot
forgot
about
about
her.
her, bro.
No,
The
no, no.
greatest
But the
female
thing about
wrestler in the
okay,
company.
if Io Sky comes down,
So then
yeah,
that's what, 4 versus 1.
boy, that's a new crew,
So,
isn't it?
It's not gonna
I don't
happen,
know.
Magic. I don't know
But I
what.
ain't,
I buy really good weed. Yeah, I smoke good weed. I just thought I need to get it all.
I've been drinking. I got my mighty moat right here, boy.
what's a mighty moat? Oh,
Yeah, I'll
God,
give you
sire,
the
what you
contact.
saying?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if it could. They could just give the belt to Rhea because commercial and boards and said we need someone that draws money and whatever, which might happen. What should happen is I think Jade wins. EO turns on Rhea. He'll turn EO. Fox Rhea out of the title match. This was my what you again inserted yourself into a spot. You abandoned me for the tag team champions. I could have got a WrestleMania match if you didn't fucking leave me for your own personal gain and selfishness. So boom, EO, sorry, fucks up Rhea. And then as Jade, the only reason I'm choosing that angle is because Jade being champion and on Raw after Mania, Bianca coming out makes the most sense to me if Bianca's cleared. So hopefully that happens. So I'll say Jade up.
Yeah,
And I think,
all right, cool.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah? All right, cool. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. I think that would be the SmackDown after Mania. But yeah, man,
Yeah.
I've got Jade winning this, man, because again, just like Stephanie, Jade ain't really done anything with her title run. She ain't really had any rivalries or anything. I don't think Rhea needs the title, man. She's made. Like, she's a superstar. But I didn't think about the EO twist. I think they might keep it simple, man. I think there's going to be too many twists on this show, man. So I think they might just keep it simple, let the baddies get involved, and then then Jade's probably going to get like a cheeky roll up or something like that. But it's going to be mad anticlimactic though. It's not going to be. I think Rhea will help Jade have her best match, like probably of her career, because she needs some sort of like match to show the critics that she can actually wrestle. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. I think like Rhea's gonna bang her up, but she's gonna get that interference, and then she'll probably turn on EO because she'll probably be like, "EO, where was you? Why didn't you come and save me?" So who knows, man?
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. What's next?
Probably the
This
most predictable match ever. Yeah.
is the Demon Finn Balor
Balor.
versus Dirty Dom Dom Mysterio. So the demon's back, the demon's out. I prefer him being the demon than being bareface. You know what I mean? Why for that? But I prefer him with
Mm,
the whole face paint and everything. So
mm.
what do you guys what's your predictions on this match?
So but who do you think is gonna win though?
Yeah, it's up
You
to
last
Who
you.
you
one
think?
first.
I don't mind going last.
All right, go on then. So
Yeah, Finn. Like
Finn for the win.
It should have
Yeah,
happened a
man.
long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm
This
not
is
saying
long-term storytelling, man. Technically, it should have
no
been for the
start.
Intercontinental title, but I think the letdown really is that we wanted Finn to win as Finn. Like the Finn can't get no wins, man. So it's like he's had to tag in the demon. Like, it's gonna have the spectacular entrance. Like it's gonna look amazing. But yeah, no world can I see Dirty Dom, even though you pull out all his tricks, winning this match. Because JD won't be there, Liv won't be there, so he'll literally be one up, man. So yeah, that's my prediction.
No, no,
Short and
no, no.
sweet.
But
And I'm happy.
JD's on the first card though. He's on the first card, so
Yeah,
he's
but he might get
getting
banged up in
backstage.
the ladder match.
Yeah. I shit. Fucking brain's gone now. Oh yeah. It'd actually be a great dynamic in storytelling if Liv was to win. And yeah, I don't like the fact that this motherfucker's got a random AAA belt. But if Dom lost and wins on and lives on top, hopefully Dom eventually loses the title because this match has impacted his morale. And then Liv sort of looks at Dom like, nah, mate. Do you know what I mean? And sort of like there's like this power dynamic between the couple because she's got all the glory and fame and he can't handle it because he's an insecure man. He portrayed that storytelling and he sort of it lashes out in different ways of jealousy.
Ooh.
So if that was booked, that'd be cool. But yeah, this is just should have happened years ago. If there was an excitement radar of like 1 to 100, I'm on like 15 with this match. I'll be honest.
Bro, I feel like Judgment Day's been trying to break up for like 4 years, bro. It's like the longest ever breakup in wrestling history, man. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, did you have a prediction, Magic, or you said, didn't you?
Do you know what? Do you know? I just feel say Finn's gonna get the upper hand. Definitely he's gonna get the upper hand. And as I said before, I love it when Finn is the demon. I love it when he's normal, but definitely when Finn's the demon, to me, I don't know if you agree with me or not. I can't even trace back, but I feel say he has won titles when he's been the demon, if I remember right. You know what I
No,
mean?
the demon situation where he was undefeated until
Yeah,
fucking Vince McMahon asked God to shoot him down from a turnbuckle against Roman at Extreme Rules in some match in
yeah,
2021 or 2022, which destroyed the demon's character.
yeah,
Then
exactly.
he came out to fight on 39 against Edge as the demon character in Hell in a Cell, and he
Yeah.
Lost
lost.
again.
So
Yeah.
he's only lost twice. Vince McMahon buried the demon, and
So now he's now thanks to Triple H, the demon has been resurrected and is back. So Dom, I love your character. I love how you come up from from the start to being part of Judgment Day and now kicking out everyone. Um, and now you're the leader, but it's gonna be Finn.
I would say
Cool.
let's not thank Triple H. Let's thank low ticket sales.
Fair
Because
enough.
that is why the demon has been announced. Because for the theatrics, because otherwise it would have been a surprise.
Yeah, yeah,
They've
yeah. It
said,
should have been a surprise. It should
yeah,
have been a surprise, man. Yeah, they flopped that one, man. All right, cool. Well, let's is there how many matches are left?
you should
One
jump in
more.
and jump out. It's the main event. Let's jump in,
Oh, it's the
jump
main
out.
event.
It's
All right,
the
cool.
Yeah,
main
one match
event.
Oh, do you want to say anything on Hall of Fame quickly?
We got a minute. Nothing will ever beat Bret Hart's eye roll ever. Do you know what I mean? If Stephanie headlines, that is insulting. AJ Styles should be the headliner for Hall of Fame without even a bloody question. It's not if Stephanie, and I don't think I don't know with this. I was about to say administration. I don't know with this administration because I just feel like Stephanie might headline. They released the title on WWE Shop. There's a Stephanie
Eight
title
hundred
now.
pound, bro. He's paying £800 for that belt. That's crazy. That is crazy work, man. Some people, yeah, yeah, that's mental. Yeah, it does make sense for AJ Styles to headline that, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
is what it is.
AJ's my guy, man. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
AJ should have.
Anything to keep him out of AEW, man.
There you
So
go.
yeah, there you
Unless he
go.
goes
All
back
right.
to
That will
TNA.
be the That's what AEW needs. They really need AJ Styles. That would be.
They need him bad.
And it's time.
It's time for the main event.
Yeah.
As what Uncle Mark Henry used to say in AEW, but we're in WWE. So
All right.
yeah.
I missed that. That shit was always great. Yeah, the main event will be CM Punkit versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed World Heavyweight title in night two's main
Yeah.
event. The
Well,
tribal
are
chief,
you fed up the one?
second city saint. Huh?
Jeez. No, he's putting up the ones for the tribal chief. What have you thought about the build, man? Was you swerved by the promo from Monday? That the apology fest and
That that did swerve me, but I'll go into why. I'll lead up to that part, but I mean
yeah.
the build. I just think like the promos more or less have been great. There's been some misses, obviously. I think too much time. I think because the WrestleMania had too much of a road, it's kind of just felt like hurry up and get there. So it doesn't maybe feel as exciting as it could have if it was only like 3 segments or maybe 4.
Right.
But, I think there's been 6 or 7 and Roman's been gone and like whatever, like you know what I mean? So, but the segment, I mean, they've taken the Usos out of this, really. They might make an appearance. But the fucking promo, and I don't know if they're working me, and I'm the only one being worked. Not a lot of people are saying this, but it really gave me this inkling. I think Ollie Davis did say it as well. It gave me this impression that he might go heel, Punk. Like that sort of promo, the apologetic way of like, I hate the fact that you were given this. I hate that I didn't have a royal family to attach to. I hate the fact that you did what I hate. And he said it in such a somber mood. It almost felt like Stone Cold looking at The Rock, like, I need to beat you, Rock. Like, I need to beat you. So, and then you know what happened then. And honestly, Roman winning as a face gives you so many opponents. CM Punk winning as a face, he's fought every opponent on Raw. Everyone. You can't name me one person he can fight. Gunther, done. Bron Breakker, done. Seth Rollins, done. Everyone done apart from Oba. Done. Rock, right? But CM Punk as a heel, he can fight a lot of baby faces. He can fight LA Knight. He can fight give me some baby face blood card names. But he can fight who's the baby faces on Raw? Top baby faces.
But he's kind of fought Jey Uso as well. He's fought him last year. It's
Not
like
Jay.
there's no top
Jay.
baby faces for him if he decides to go heel. Who's the top baby faces? Unless they make Trick Williams go over to Raw or something like that and make him a top baby face. Or Jacob Fatu would be a top baby face.
It's kind of had fucked up my theory. Are there no baby faces in Raw?
Not really. Cody
really.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
But the problem is, this generation wants all the baby faces to turn heel. So it's like, then there's going to be no baby faces left.
I'm not looking for the sake of him turning heel. I just think I'm bored of him as a baby face, to be honest with you. And this is just me. I'm really like waiting for him to just go full heel because I don't want Cody to turn heel. I'm not on that bad bracket. Don't turn Cody heel. Keep him baby face. But yeah, I'm going for, well, it's kind of put a hole. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah.
Who's Punk gonna fight after Mania if he loses? That's my question.
If he loses,
who does he feud with?
Unless he changes brands or takes some time off. Because the problem is, even if he's to lose, Roman's so part-time, he ain't even going to be around to fight him.
The only person I want Punk to fight that I'm really looking forward to is Kevin Owens, right? That's going to be a fucking on-fire feud.
But will he be back in time?
Huh?
I don't think Kevin Owens will be back for now, is it?
Roman winning means he can fight Jacob. Roman winning means he can fight Oba. Roman winning means he can fight Seth. Roman winning means he can fight Bron Breakker.
You're forgetting one more person.
Who? Trick.
He's kind of done Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. I was just about to say that, but I was just thinking now because I was looking at some notes. But yeah, I was thinking Drew McIntyre, but like that storyline has
Yeah,
really
they've done
dissolved
that.
from the last time when you talk about the bracelet business and whatnot. But
Come
like,
back. Yeah,
yeah.
go on.
Yeah,
Back to
so
you. Go.
it's gonna be sticking because only
Go
thing I
on.
can think of like obviously from certain breakdowns of who he's actually fought to get there obviously and switching sides obviously you know um the Drew McIntyres, the Gunthers, Solo. You get what I'm saying? Who else? Yeah, that's it really. Like, there's not really. Yeah, well, if he loses, yeah, right, and Roman wins, is Roman going to be a full timer now? Because I know he's going through his health situation. What was it? Is it leukemia he's got
No, it's
with his health situation? Well, Roman Reigns always goes through every couple years for his leukemia or something like that. Like,
that hasn't been reported.
yeah, so we need to see if Roman's actually gonna stay for long if that's the case. Because me personally, I like the Roman of the pandemic era before the division, and then he went away and now he's back. Because I would love to see Roman, you know, join forces properly, with the Usos, gathering Usos are in and out of his life by defending about their uncle or father or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So, and then obviously bringing in one more person, yeah, which is Zilla. You know what I mean? So I can see maybe if Roman does win, it won't be by the Usos, it will be by an outsider who's a family member because that's what we spoke about on the other podcast. That family rolls deep. They roll deep like the Grand Crew, bro. Like, so let's see who will come in, and I think Zilla Fatu.
Well, who's gonna win? I don't know. By the way, I'm.
I don't I don't want Punk to win. I don't want Punk to win. He's getting boring now, man. It's like I
But
don't
who
want.
do
I
you?
don't want to be seeing him crossing his fucking legs like he's in
Wait,
primary school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck about? Look, I'm not
you
in
talking?
primary school, so I'm not
No,
gonna be a big man crossing my legs like I'm in primary school, like I'm in
Uh,
assembly,
all right,
in
all
primary
right.
school, preschool, lower school. Get me? And sitting down. No, no.
No,
It's symbolism, bro. You like music. You're sitting down because everyone stands up. He's being an anti, what I mean, establishment. That's the whole symbolism of it.
Bro, you see
He's
the
yeah.
talking
ones.
about his legs.
You see
Big
the
up.
ones, bro. I'm
Do you know
bloodline all
what,
day,
right?
bro.
I think if we're gonna talk about what's happening next, bro, that I'm just thinking next year is Saudi Mania, right?
Oh,
Saudi are dropping the big bucks. They want the big match. So the
yes,
biggest match they can give them is Roman Reigns versus The Rock. So
yeah.
what I can see, the final boss music will kick in and he will come down. Roman will think that he's coming to save him. He's not coming to save him. He turns on Roman, sets up next year's main event. CM Punk gets the W because CM Punk, like I was saying this, and I said this in the other pod, man. Wrestling shows, if the heavyweight champion ain't on the show, bro, the show dips in quality, man. So we can't have no part timers as champions anymore. I think that era's kind of dipped. So so yeah, so Punk will win his first proper main event, like night two main event, but he'll be tarnished. He'll probably be like disappointed because he didn't win like righteously, but which will leave the door open for a rematch down the road, which I guess maybe SummerSlam, and Roman will just beat him like properly. But
So what?
as
So
for
what?
this, I reckon we're
Sorry.
getting Punk winning.
Look, the only thing I'm really off the heel turn from Punk, or I really want it. I'll be honest. I just want to heel Punk. Is because there's no one to fight, and I actually thought there would be. There's
Mm,
definitely no one to fight in terms of heels, but there's not. I
Mm.
looked at the Raw roster while you lot were talking, and there's
yeah.
no blood clot there to fight him. However, I think he could fight anyone as a heel, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with CM Punk heel turn and wins over. The promo told me That same feeling of Stone Cold looking at The Rock saying, "I need to beat you," but I don't mind The Rock I don't want The Rock to interfere because I don't want to wait for a man that fucked me over last year. I mean, we need to move on and heal. But it would make. I mean, if you got to build a Saudi match,
Yeah.
what a way to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm with it, and I don't mind if. Would you see the fucking problem with everything is McAfee? Yeah, because I got this feeling that Punk is gonna fight McAfee after he loses the title, and that's what they're saying
Wow.
to us. I really do think that they're might do that, man, and that will be the tag team match, and then after that, Pat will fight Punk, because for example, Punk aligns with The Rock and he's now a heel, then how does he keep up the same energy of what he's been saying to McAfee and for the people? It just needs a bit more time to wrap that stuff up. So, yeah, I'll go for. I'm switching. I'm going Roman. Fuck it, I'm going Roman. That's it.
Yeah, no, I do like the fact that it's very unpredictable, man. Because last year it was proper predictable. This year it's not. So that's a good thing, man. So that's all our predictions for night 1, night 2. Any last words?
And if anyone's got anything to say for us, leave it in the comment section. But let's talk about also before we wrap things up. Let's talk about as what you said, you want to talk about the entrances and stuff like that. Before we wrap things up.
Who's gonna have the best entrance?
I think Roman will have another epic one, like the gods and stuff. Punk can't top having Living Color, which he had last year. What more can he do? So I can't see Punk having another special entrance. I guess Trick Williams jumping out of a giant pepper stepper.
Obafemi.
Obafemi with the giraffes and the lions. That would be ambitious, though. If they pulled that off, that'd be crazy.
Well, they're in Vegas, so they must got a zoo down there.
Maybe.
I do think Trick Williams will be the best entrance out of everyone.
Yeah. Trick Williams and Obafemi. I think those two will be the number one.
If Trick comes out with Booker T on the mic, bro, I'll be crying.
Do you know what? We need that. Do you know what? We need it because I miss when he comes down. All I'm hearing is Booker T's words. All right. All these like.
I like it.
Yeah. That we need Booker T. Like, come on, this is the biggest stage of them all. Yeah, this is the biggest stage of them all. Come on now.
Someone said the other day he needs to be on commentary for the Stephanie Vaquer match, man, just for the Devil's Kiss.
Yeah,
just for that one move.
But and
I prefer it than Michael doing it.
True, but Stephanie Vaquer, I think she's gonna have a good entrance as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see that. And then just to take the piss, that Liv might sing her brand new song.
Which
I think that will be the most expensive entrance, and also will be the worst entrance. Just because of the song, I think the choreography is going to be great. I think you know what I mean? But
all the girls are dressed just like her, with the hot pants and belly tops.
Something like that. It's going to look like Britney Spears.
Yeah. Oh my days.
But what I was thinking as well, the obviously we need some funny moments in WrestleMania, and you're forgetting one person who's been the clown of WWE for years.
Oh, R-Truth.
R-Truth.
There you go. We need an R-Truth moment. Regardless of what Danhausen, he's gonna do his thing as what we said. He's gonna be phenomenal. But we need an R-Truth moment. What do you guys think?
They'll give him one, but I think Danhausen will. He's got the R-Truth spot now, so I think R-Truth will have a moment like with Damian Priest and Wepa in the back.
Yeah, I see Danhausen coming out during the Hall of Fame because he said that was one of his demand housings to get Hall of Fame spot. So he might just turn up.
I want that.
I wonder if they'll give him a blimp. That would be funny.
Hey, it would be so funny if he curses someone, who's doing the Hall of Fame, and they say his name instead of and then someone else comes out and says no.
If he cursed the announcer for Hall of Fame, he cursed them, so he had to say, that's not bad, actually.
That would actually be hilarious. Bro,
Um,
I just like his throwback, just wacky sense of humor, man. It's funny to think how that was missing from WWE, like completely, like just yeah.
but he's genuinely funny. He's got comedic timing, and he's just.
Mm,
I think he's almost in a sense trolling wrestling in a way, but in a
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like good-hearted way, not in a sinister way.
yeah,
Whereas like the comedy stuff, I think a lot of the comedy stuff comes from our truth. It doesn't come from WWE writing. When
yeah.
it's authentically them, it's funny. When
yeah.
they're trying to be funny, it's not
It's
funny,
not.
man.
Yeah.
Mm.
But for me, Danhausen is a better example than Penta. The way
Mhm.
because they've used him just right, not too much, not too, but you
Yeah,
know, it's just perfect. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That
yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I don't even want to see him wrestle.
Please tell Danhausen to stay away from the t-shirt gun machine because he doesn't know what he's doing. Because I see him the other day trying to shoot it.
Yeah,
He's
but I
not.
like that he
He's
doesn't know
like,
how to use it. I think that's within character. I feel like the
Yeah.
yeah,
fact that he can't do it is it's endearing to him. Yeah.
So
yeah, that's funny.
have you lot got any uh final thoughts on the whole WrestleMania 42 in Vegas?
I
What's your
My
But
final thought is I think
yeah.
because of all the negativity going into this, I think it will be slyly one of the better WrestleManias, man. It'll have that like WrestleMania 31 feel where it's just like everybody thought the build up was rubbish, and then the actual Mania itself was brilliant. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. I hope it's going to be an amazing Mania, and I just hope they don't do any of them stupid sponsored matches, man. Hope they keep the dude wipes out of there, bro. And yeah, yeah, that's me.
I think I agree with you. I do think it's gonna be. I think it's been a horrible build in lots of ways. Some segments obviously are over, and a lot with Punk, and even the Sammy work's been good. But and Liv and Vic, but yeah, I think the actual card, you look at the card without any context, it's a fucking great card. It's a brilliant card. If you asked anybody a year ago, and you showed them this card for next year, I don't think you would have been too pissed off. Do you know what I mean? And they have had to pivot. You know, it was supposed to be Punk, Cody, and Roman Seth. So what we're going to get, I think, will be an outstanding WrestleMania. It'll be like WrestleMania 31. I don't think it's sponsor. I think sponsorship is going to be everywhere. I think people are going to start wearing it on their face, bro. They're going to have a dude White's logo on their forehead, bro. When they honestly, they're going to start wiping their ass out in the ring or some shit. One day,
Oh
but
dear.
You think there's going
I'm
to be the same sponsorship like Slim Jim and all
Oh yeah,
those
they're in it for a
Snickers,
long time.
Slim Jim,
I'm
which
just
is the
happy
main.
they got rid of that bloody Prime hydration station, man. They've got rid of that now.
Well, it's a
So
small
yeah,
contract, anyway, but they probably just had a
yeah,
small contract for from last year. That's probably it.
yeah.
any returns. I don't think we talked about a return. I don't think you brought up a debut of Zilla Fatu, but any returns over the cards 2 days.
Hmm.
I mentioned obviously I think The Rock will slyly. He's been too quiet, man. I think he might
Yeah.
slyly come back. I kind of want Bianca Belair to be for
Yeah,
the Raw after Mania. I don't think KO's ready yet. And then
I would
obviously
love to
Bron
see KO
Breaker.
back. I would love
I
to see
think
KO.
Bron Breaker definitely showing up, man.
What do
Absolutely.
you think? What do you think is going to happen? Because they're going to have a Hall of Fame segment, and they've got 7 matches on night 2. But there's probably going to be an in-ring situation with John Cena in a suit and some other character. Would you like they did at with Shane breaking his quads, like they did at
Yeah.
I can't remember what they did at WrestleMania 40, one or
It'd be
two.
nice if it's the Miz, man. I'd like the Miz to take an AA, man, and like I hope they continue the story of the Miz and Kit Wilson being cursed, and they run into John Cena and Danhausen, and he gets some like weird tag match or something like that.
If John
Um,
Cena did a wrestling move, though, wouldn't that be a slap in the face for everyone that paid all that money to see his final match and thinking that was it? And
oh
wouldn't
no,
that be
no,
going?
but him doing a move and him having a match is like two different things, isn't it?
Oh, you wouldn't see that as a betrayal.
Nah, like that. Better wrestlers have come back. Like when Stone Cold used to come back and stun somebody like all the time.
Yeah,
Like you know,
take his pick and walk off.
yeah,
Shawn Michaels never really came back and super kicked many people. He left with a huge gap. I think he came back for the Seth segment in 2014, but he
yeah.
like stuck to retirement. He said, "I'm gone, gone." You know what I mean?
Yeah, even Undertaker came back and choke slammed a bag of people. Like, yeah, I would. To be honest with you, I would have. It's probably too late now, but I would have liked to see Undertaker actually have a match, final match. Like, so like when he kind of came in to give AJ Styles his Hall of Fame, I initially thought he was coming to challenge him for a match at Mania. That would have been epic.
Everyone did. Yeah, a lot of people thought.
I was
Well, I
like,
thought.
yeah,
No, I was
but
like,
yeah.
no, don't die, bro. I was like, hell no, we don't do that. Yo, chill out, man. Sit down. He's nearly
Yeah,
65 or some shit. No, actually, I don't even do that to him. But he old, bro. Not old, but he old.
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I can't think of anything else, man. I think, yeah, it
yeah.
should be a decent Mania, man. Do you think there'll be any live performances, like Little Yachty or
I want to hear none
somebody?
of that music.
I don't want to
That
hear.
is
No,
none of
no,
the
I don't want to hear
musician.
no Yachty. No, hell no. I'm not a fan.
Everyone's like Post Malone, Jelly Roll, Little Yachty.
Not even
Like,
Jelly Roll singing the national anthem or nothing.
I don't want to see Jelly Roll anyway, mate.
Uh,
Oh my
I
days.
really don't care for him. I really wanted to, like, he sounds like a great guy.
who's gonna do the introduction? Who's gonna do the WrestleMania introduction?
Probably John Cena.
Cena.
Yeah. He's big
What?
enough. He's a big global movie star, isn't he?
Yeah.
So
Oh
it
Do
yeah,
you
makes
think
he's
they're
gonna
going
do
to
sense.
give
the
Steph in your
introduction.
promo? Do you think they're just going to give
Stephanie.
Steph a mic? Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
might as
thank
well. She'll probably reference her dad. Oh my god, imagine if Vince McMahon made an appearance, bro. Like they showed
That
him
was
on camera or
funny.
something like
Yeah,
that
nah,
in
yeah.
the crowd. Or do you think they'll show him at the Hall of Fame?
They do little things like that, but he's not coming back yet. If anywhere, he
Because
might be safe in Saudi. Like, that
no,
was COVID.
because so we'll be back with the review of night one and night two to see how well our predictions held up. And yeah, man, we want to thank you all for tuning in. If you agree or disagree with our predictions, make sure you sound off in the comment sections, whether this is on YouTube or Twitter or wherever.
Instagram.
And yeah, been the Mega Powers, Scan News
Also,
to Hip
one
Hop
quick, if
Original.
you've got any lawyers that you might be able to recommend us, because we'll probably get a few defamation lawsuits because of me today. So, if
Sponsor
you've got
us.
anyone got any affordable or pro bono lawyers that can like fight for the little man, let us know. And my bad to my colleagues.
Wow. Yeah, so at Scan News on all platforms. Fire.
At Rain Sire.
Yeah, DJ Magic J. You get me?
And
The Mega Powers TV. You can catch everything on there.
all right,
Yeah.
man. So until next time, get a hand
After
in.
after
Have a big
WrestleMania, we'll see
WrestleMania,
you soon.
guys. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.